So, hello there, my name is Gaby. I'm from Romania. I decided to make a small introduction towards my league coaching. Of course, I coach even in Heroes of the Storm lower ranked players because in league I generally reach Grandmaster, in Heroes of the Storm only Diamond, so I will mostly coach only like really lower ranked players, right? If that ever happens, right? So here's the thing, I decided to make a little introduction of myself, of what do I teach to you if you need league coaching, right? Like, here's the thing, you don't necessarily need league coaching, right? Lots of people reach Grandmaster by myself, like lots of people reach really high ranks without getting coached. So, like, what the hell is the point of getting coached, right? Like why do you need to get coached if you can reach Challenger anyways? Like, many people did it, right? Then why do you pay a funny man to to teach you in game? And so here's the thing, like basically the simple answer for that would be that whether if you are hard stuck, you don't know how to move on from a certain rank, perhaps you ranked up from gold to platinum, and you're like, oh, well, what the hell do I do to rank up continuously? I'm kind of clueless, right? And so basically, what this league coaching helps you is generally it's gonna speed up. It's gonna speed up by a lot, right? The process that you rank up, right? Like you can rank up anyways, right? But it's not the same like how quickly do you rank up, right? Then again, like we're gonna talk about a lots of general ideas about the game, right? Which will help your mentality as well, the way you think of the game, right? Aside of that, you see, like there isn't really like if you just ask yourself, even pro players are having coaches, right? So there isn't like a person that like a coach wouldn't help, right? You see, even like the highest possible challenger players in pro play, they generally have their own coaches. So I don't think so. There is a player in the world where who wouldn't be helped by a coach if he knows what he's doing, of course, right? So that's like these are like the general reasons to get coach. Well, I could just say you're just bad at the game, you know. Like that would be the simple answer, right? That would just be the simple answer. Aside of that, now what else should I tell? I'm from Romania. My name is Gaby. I speak in like four languages: German, Hungarian, Romanian, English. I can coach you in any of these languages except German because I'm not too good at it. Just that's how like I learned it for 8 years, but not damn, I'm just not good at it, you know. It's just me being me. Aside of that, as I said before, I reached Grandmaster so far, highest rank in league. Then again, it was at around 308 LP in EU. In EU West, I was master around 250, 300 LP around that area. Um, Basically, this season, last season, I was like, yeah, last season it was master. This season, I was grandmaster. Um, Aside of that, as you guys already can see, I'm generally a calm person. Now in here, I actually never really yelled at a single client. I would say in some rare scenario was like some small arguments between me and the client, but I would say like 99% of the times there isn't like such thing that you should be really insecure if you do some type of mistakes, or you shouldn't think less of yourself, or you shouldn't expect to be flamed or anything of that sort that makes you feel bad about yourself, right? Because when you come in here, my point is not really to make you feel shit about yourself. My point is just really to pull out the best out of you, right? Aside of that, the prices are generally quite low. It's only like in this week, it's like only 10 euro for 2 hours, which is a lot for such a high quality coach as I am. Like, I would actually just say that. Like, I could just say that out loudly because 10 euro is not much. Well, for people that are from richer countries, of course, people that are from poorer countries, that's a different thing, right? Depends like where do you live in, of course, right? Aside of that, the general prices are 20 euro, but right now, as I said, like it's a week where prices are cut in half, they are 50% off, of course. Aside of that, how you can prepare for re-coaching if you choose, you can have some YouTube videos and I can review them from your point of view, which helps a lot to see like how you maneuver with your champion, how often do you tap, how often do you move your camera, and so on. So there are generally a lots of reasons, right, to watch it from your point of view. But if you don't have one, that's not a big deal. We can do one of your replays from your match history, or we can do live games if you choose. Now, live games are bad if you're lower ranked and you're inexperienced with your champion because, um, from my experiences, and I see other coaches coaching low players that play like some really high skill cap champions. The problem is they struggle a lot with understanding their champion. They struggle a lot with splitting up their attention to the map, to the game, to me, and there will be a lot of confusion from my experiences. Like there was like some Z player, I think second time he played Z in his life, and it's a thing like no matter how hard I try, I can tell you how to play your champion mechanically, how to play the game, but I don't control your hands. I don't control your hands. So if you are bad at the champion, mechanically, it's something that you need to improve on first, and then um, like I generally like to coach people that are live coaching with people that are generally like above gold and platinum because it's actually difficult to work with lower ranked people in a live coaching. Not always. There are some people that know how to play their champion, right? Then it gets easier because you kind of have to know the mechanical part of the champion to get more value out of it, right? It's about how much value you get out of it because if you do a replay coaching, uh, then you can manage your attention way better because if you're bad at the champion, you're gonna constantly pay attention to like every single detail of your skill shots and so on, and it's just really difficult for you as well to split up your attention in so many ways. So doing replays with these mechanical champions, it's way better. Like with Takali, with these champions like that, because lots of things I need a drawing board, my Epic Pen, right? I need. I need a it's a software that allows me to draw on my screen and show you like how to outplay your opponent. But the problem is in the present moment, it's hard to tell somebody to, let's say, I don't know, maybe you're facing a Kali against another matchups where it takes you generally skill. It's hard to tell. Like she has like so many combinations of spells, that you need to use in the right order. Like it's really hard to tell them in the present moment without them losing the opportunity how to layer correctly their abilities, how to find the correct all in. Like it's actually difficult because the problem is even if you may tell them, they might not be mechanically good enough, and then we lose an opportunity. Or some people are just insecure, unsure if I tell them a correct thing because they don't have the same understanding of the game, they don't know their limits, and sometimes you're just losing constantly kills because of that, right? So that can happen as well. Aside of that, I generally post my videos on YouTube in these days. You can find yourself on YouTube, so we don't even have to type notes. In fact, you can even show your friends. They can learn something out of it, or others. You're helping others. For example, if I coach you on Victor against Yon, or whatever it might be, if someone struggles in that matchup, they can just search it up on YouTube, right? And they are getting helped as well a little bit, right? So that's just a positive as well, of course. Side of that, in the end, if you choose, you can leave a feedback in my Discord, but this is just optional. So as I tell everybody, if they choose, then they can do it. If they don't have to. Side of it, you get like a student rank. It basically means you have a cool kid badge. You got coached by me. Um, I mean, cool badge. Not everybody has it. But again, just a little last thing, available even for teams, for team coaching, right? Whether if you are like a professional team or just a team of friends that want to take the game a bit more seriously, I'm completely fine with that. But for those things, the prices are generally higher. I mean, I don't even have prices for those things yet, so I have to make up one. Um, yeah, I guess that's it for now. Yep, I just I'm just thinking like if you forgot something out or not, but not really. That's all. So have a nice day, people.